never seen it done this way. I said something wrong. Good morning, everyone. Positive energy. Got my glasses on, which I need to. Basically, I need to clean. So I definitely want to do a mental check and stuff as I braid my hair. Let me see. Oh, so anybody on here with me this morning? I'm up braiding my hair. I went I had to get up early this morning, and what was this thing? This microwave blew up this morning, which is crazy within itself. I don't feel like putting a light on. Maybe I'll try to use some of this other light. This stream is very different. Very different. Pray you catch me whispering. So, it's a little warm. And I'm up here braiding my hair this morning. And it feels warm. It's beautiful outside. I went outside early this morning. It felt good. I love the morning air. It kind of made me want to go jogging. But I might for what? I know it's really early this morning. I probably should turn some light on so people can see me. Who knows? Put some light on. So people can see a little better. Charging this phone. Oh, this light is bright. It's so weird because it's never this bright. and it's warm. Oof. Early this morning. Oof. So weird. So now up this morning, braiding my hair. It's so funny you do all this to your hair and then you throw it in a ponytail, which is horrifically crazy in the same breath. hmm I didn't go on hats because I really don't feel like channeling the whole thing. It's just too much work. So I think I just come on here and braid this morning without washing up. So I know no one got a notification, and that's fine. Y'all will see this video later on, and that's fine too. See, I work with people. I should say to work with the internet. It's fine. I want to get up this morning, braid my hair. See, I'll talk. Y'all find it later, I guess. So last night, I went to go fix some food, and my microwave, I smelled the smoke in my house and stuff. And I don't know what it was because due to the fact we had a really bad storm. So the fact that we had a really bad storm, it was flooding everywhere. So water was coming down everywhere inside of here. So of course, I basically know how to maneuver a situation because a lot of times, when you come from depressed areas, you kind of know how to maneuver things when things don't go accordingly to plan. So I had to put water thing up for water to come down. And the weird thing about that is I had just waxed my floor. So I waxed my floor and everything. And of course it was a day it looked really good. Then the rain came down. Which is crazy to me. Okay, you catch me whispering. Okay, you catch me whispering. So now I'm braiding this hair up. And this is fine. Got my coffee. Got me some coffee this morning. Got out of bed. I was like, let me just go live as I braid this hair. The one thing about braiding this type of hair is that you have to make it thicker. When you got these little type of wigs and stuff, it don't be thick enough sometimes, and it looks too wiggy. So you have to do the work manually, literally. So this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing the manual labor. Oh, I'm so numb to a lot of stuff. Okay, so this right here is called Ultra Jumbo Braids. Now, in case anybody doesn't know, this is individually wrapped, and you take it, it comes in something like this. It's called a 613. Okay, so Of course, it's individual. Da-da. It comes with these little things right here to keep the hair intact. Now, the thing about this is you definitely have to do some sweeping, which I just did. Yeah, I gotta do it again, guys. Okay. So this is like ula. So this is individual pieces, and then you take the little things off. Ta-da, ta-da, which means it leaves you with a lot of hair. Which means individually. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I want some. Okay, so you take it and then you just add it and you start braiding it. And this is the process that I go through. As you see, it was really, really thin. So you have to add more here to make it look. I got it shorter. Now these other ends are like super long, but I'm breaking it up because I want it to be shorter. So that the top layers, I make it shorter because it looks more, it gives it more different of a look, a different look. So when you wear it, you can, it's more versatile. You know, you can pull it up, pull it down, sideways, put it in a bun. I'm lazy. I don't want to comb my hair. So I try to find something that I don't have to comb it. You just shake and go. 1, 2, 3, and it's gone. Now, one thing I did before, I kind of tried to make it like, what's them things called? Well, this is like a wig, but I'm making a wig. Of course, I'm adding hair to it, literally. And I wanted it to be more thicker because it was so thin. It looked too wiggy. It looked too wiggy like. So I wanted to make it look thicker and stuff. So when I put it up, you know, even though the camera makes it look really white, but it looks, you know, this is live. So live don't really make you look great unless you got makeup on. And I'm not doing all that. You see me worse. But I just wanted to sit up here and just go in here, have some coffee, and just sit with everyone who may be walking around the house who alone or don't have nobody to talk to. It's like, Raven, I'm by myself. I need somebody to talk to. I'm depressed. I'm going through something. You know, we have a conversation sort of watch your mental health as I sit here and braid my hair. Now I have to do this whole top. This whole top up here was flat. So I have to fill all this in to give it that look, you know. And it was really thin. And when I pulled it to the back, which you probably seen before because I take the hair, and when I finish with it, it becomes more. It become more like, I don't even know if I even got up here like this. Okay. Did I bring any pictures up here so I can show what I'm heading to do? This is where it's heading. I don't want to hit nothing that's going to make it. I didn't take any pictures of it. Maybe I could do it this way. I just turn the volume down. Okay, turn the volume down. Okay, this is where it's heading because I wanted to make it more fuller. And this is what I do when I make it fuller. I'm trying to find some old ones, old videos, where I can let you see the intenseness of it when it's done. Okay, that's all. On to this. That's not it. I actually did one before, but I don't know. Just I'm trial and error. So can I click on this one? Can you see? But this is see. Oh God, that didn't go well. Okay. This thing is so extra. Well, this was last night, of course. This is like last night. So this is not the way I'm talking. I want to show you with it done already, which I've done before. So this is the one that's done. When it's done, it's more okay, not that one. This is when it's done. See the thickness of it at the top part? So when it's done, okay. I'm trying to get something. I wish I could just find a picture of this thing is acting stupid. So to show you the idea of the thickness of it. Is this a better picture? Okay. Now some people don't prefer beige, and that's why everybody likes what they like and stuff. So this is the thickness of it that I be trying to do it. So it's more thicker at the top of the head and it falls better. You know. And that's it. Of course I bought pink and other stuff. So it was really thin. So you just take it and make it thicker. Which normally 9 times out of 10 I really don't do it this way unless I'm about to do pictures and stuff. Other than that, it's not that serious. But it's really thin when it comes. And it's really thin. So sometimes you have to add your little, you know. And then I'll take it and I'll put it up. And it's weird because yesterday I wanted to. Okay, so that's what it was for yesterday and stuff. So you just take it in, of course. It's a process. It's long. It's like going to the braiding store The only difference is you ain't got to go to the braiding store. Hey, Gabrielle, what's up, mama? I love you too. How are you, sweetie? How you feeling today? I just want to do a mental check and see if everybody's okay. I'm doing my braiding. I got up this morning. I was like, let me braid this hair because it's like, it's so weird because when you buy it, if the hair is like this thin, so you got to do a lot of work to get it to where you want it. But how are you today? I love you more. It is so nice outside. Now that I'm picking up pounds, I'm picking up pounds now. This is why I've been picking up pounds. I actually need to go to the park. I actually need to go to the park. So yesterday, with me being greedy, I had put some food in the microwave, but it was like the day before. I don't know if my microwave got water damage or something, but I smelled something smell like it was on fire. And I thought it was somebody else's apartment because I have a real sensitive nose. And all of a sudden, I kept hearing some bzzz. And anybody knows when you have a microwave or something and you hear that bzzz, you know what that means? There is a shortage, which means that 9 out of 10, you have to throw it in the garbage. Well, you don't have to. Some people just got ways of fixing it. I threw it in the garbage. The only reason why I threw it in the garbage because when something malfunctions, I don't trust it no more. Because I don't want it to catch on fire when you ain't at home. You know, next thing you know, you at home and your house on fire. And I know it ain't much, but it's all I got. But when we had the bad storm, it was water coming down. You would have thought you was in a amusement park. This bedroom has so much water. I'm surprised my mirrors didn't fall off the wall. But I was real active and stuff, and I was in garbage cans. Had to take everything out and put in the other air. This flood stuff is for real. It's really for real. But, you know. So how are you doing, Gabrielle? Do you drink coffee? Do you drink? I got coffee up here. I actually have to make some coffee. Well, I usually do. It's the only thing that keeps me not alive for the week. But the jobs are hiring now. I don't know. So I got my black coffee. You good? That's good. It's because you know what? It's a lot going on in this world, and we need to keep our spirits healthy. Because if we don't, I'll be back. I'm gonna get some more here. It's so funny because see, so here I go again. Is it are you working it? All right, mama, make that money. God bless you. Make that money, honey. I'm not mad at you. I on this job called me up and I need a another type of computer so I could get this job. I wanted to work from home. And they called me up about the work from home. I was like, oh my God, it's so perfect. All I could do is just get out of my bed and go. I was like, girl, this is a dream job. But of course, I just pray to God everything goes okay. But you know, with getting jobs online, sometimes they act funny with the money. Girl, you do all that work and your check ain't come in. And all these scam stuff I be seeing going on, they just be doing too much. Like you don't know what to trust. Once upon a time, you're not supposed to give out all your information. And now the word has changed completely. They want all your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. It's like, yo. And you don't even know if you're talking to the right person or a scam artist, or you don't know who you're talking to, which is the weird thing about it. I don't know. Yesterday I went out and there was this man like following me, and I was like, what is going on? But you know what? You know what's so sad? And I'm not saying, of course, I'm not saying all men. Men don't want to build. Men don't want to build. They don't want to grow. And the thing is, this is nothing more embarrassing if a man that's given up because his decision or whatever he's been through, and he comes into your life, he's less than what you would date, and then he puts you down. Like you don't even have a place to live, and you put me down. Girl, protect that energy. Protect that energy. If something's not positive, it's got to go. I don't care how cute, how fine. Protect that energy. I noticed that a lot of people online, it's not a lot that's you know, content with the girls like us. I know T.S. Madison do her thing, but I really don't see a lot of other girls up there. I guess if you're not doing some scandal, it's kind of like boring, I guess. But girl, I don't know. I want to move to a place where the house with a backyard and it's water. That's what I want to do. And I'm for real. For real, for real. And it's so weird because I was going through somebody else's thing and another girl got murdered. Girl, I just don't get it. So I went to the store. Remember, I used to always talk about Pretty Girl, the clothes. I was like, go to Pretty Girl, you can get the nice clothes and stuff. So buy my clothes for me. Girl, the store done going out of business. Everything is just folding everywhere. Everything's just folding. People just going out of business and stuff. So I went into this other store and I met this guy. Well, I didn't meet him, I seen him. Girl, I'm 6 feet. He had to be 7 feet tall. I came to his shoulders. He looked at me, I looked at him, and he said, it's funny when you're tall, you kind of don't really interact too much. You just look and turn away. Well, I do. I look and turn away. Look and turn away. I'm gonna fix me some bacon, eggs, and I already got it there. And that's it. So, I don't know. So I've been in here for how long? 30 minutes. It's funny. Now I see why certain people come on here and leave. But it's early. And I just came on the braid anyway. And then I'll get off of here. I just want to do a mental check on people. I know everybody probably still sleep. That's the one thing I wish I could do. I could just sleep all day. I think that's what I wish I could do. There's some people that could sleep all day long. Like they'll just sleep. I think the worst part of that is when you got a man and he's still in the bed asleep and he don't work and he tired. You tired. Sure. Mm-mm-mm. Hey Luna. What's up, mama? How are you? I'm up here braiding this hair. Oh, I'm thickening it up. That's when you buy these wiggly jigs and then you just add, because this thing is, I don't like none of this. So I have to give it all this is all the hair I added. So I'm gonna cover all of this and I'm gonna make it all thicker. Because I don't like this. Hey Marbell, how are you, sweetie? Thank you. It's just a hey look, I think it's a yeah, it's a parcel. So I'm up here and I got this, I'll be back. I'm seeing this today. Let me take you out, honey. You want to take me out? Yeah, it's this is 6:13 and I had to take it to the braid and stuff. I go into the bathroom because I could see the better. And then I don't think I used enough here in this one, which is I'm making them thin this time. Before I made them really thick, so it's kind of like a dreadlock look. But when I got on the bus, a lot of people was like, "Yo, where you get this hair from?" When I went in the store owners was like, "Where you get that hair from?" I was like, I showed them. I was just like, "What did it look like?" I was like, "No, I added hair to it because it was too thin." They was like, "I knew you didn't buy that just like that." It's like it really did. A lot of people, when they see me on the street, they be stopping. It's like, "Where did you get this hair from?" I think because it's different, but I think, like I tell them all the time, I was like, "You may have to redo it in your vision on what you want it to look like." To me, it was too thin. I mean, it looks pretty thin, but if you got one of them pumpkin heads like me, I got a Charlie Brown Christmas head, man, as big as. So the fact that I got a big head, it looks a little funny. Not disrespect anybody with a big head, but for me, I know it's big. I don't need I don't need to see it every day, how big it is. But when I got hair on it, what it do is it created an illusion that is not as big as it really is. But see, this braid, I made it a little too thin, but it's okay. It'll work out well. So how is your mental, Luna and Marbell? How is your mental doing? Because you know in this world there's a lot going on. And you know we see everything. So we trying to control our mental. So we trying to make sure we don't pull in nothing that's gonna be too dark. Because I couldn't go on Haps. Because Haps was like, I don't know. Did y'all see that new song by Chloe? What is it called? Booty So Sweet. What is it? Lord have mercy. I love that, Chloe. Have mercy. What's the matter, Marbell? Marbell, you want to talk about it? Like it's a lot going on. That's why I came on here so we can have a talk. You know, and the fact that nobody can see you, you have first that well for you. There's a lot going on now. Okay. And that's it. So this is gonna be my day. I'm gonna braid the rest of this hair up. And I'm gonna sit here, watch people in love, and watch people having a great time, and watching couples and their children, the clothes and fashion, and dreadlocks and locks and a whole bunch of stuff. Get to watch other people's videos and stuff, which is cool for me, you know. You know what's funny about this hair? If you take this hair and then you take it, and what I do is I put it inside the like I ball. I got a big pot where I put this whole hair in a pot and ball it. And when you ball it, it shrinks. It's like really human hair. Well, it's not human, but it acts like human hair. You know the kind of hair shrinkage. You know, black people, we have shrinkage. So this hair will shrink. This hair will shrink so much. But I put it in hot water and I boiled it. And because if you buy hair and it makes your hair itch, what you do is you put it in some apple cider vinegar and it'll take the itch away. But it will shrink though. But it gives you that wrinkle look. And the wrinkle look is really cute though. It's really cute. But I have to redo my other one because I'm trial and error. So I had kind of like did the hair and it came out a little. It came out a little wishy-washy. And this is the hair I'm using. Jumbo 360. I mean 613. Okay, so I add another piece on here. It's starting to get light out. I went to the store and I bought me some what's this stuff called? I bought me some hot pockets. So I went to go see about this job. It's so funny. Microsoft, Microsoft 10, Microsoft 11, all these different programs and stuff. Baby, unfortunately, if you want to do a work from home job, you got to buy these programs and stuff. And then how efficient are you used to using these things when working with these different customers? I, I'm in love with a Jeep. I want me a Jeep Wrangler so bad. I want me a Jeep so bad. But this is what happens when you stand in front of a fan. So in my bathroom, I got a fan going, and the fan will take the hair and blow it, which means that this is the one thing I hate about here. It's so messy. I used to do it in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, I gotta sit down. This is too long. And the thing about it is, it be taking days because I'm doing them really thin. I'm not doing thick ones. So if you're doing thin ones, you know it's gonna be a long time. I mean, the outcome is overwhelming, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Got my black coffee. I got up early this morning. Took my microwave and put it in the garbage. Now I need a microwave. And I definitely don't feel like carrying it. I really don't. I get a little. Do they got little microwaves? Because I'm not carrying that big. I carried that big microwave out. I might get up this morning. And I think I'm supposed to do something today. What am I supposed to do today? I think something I'm supposed to do today. Oh yeah, I have to go to the mobile place to get this stuff. Oh God, I forgot. I tell y'all, everything is about spending money, and it's bad when you ain't got money, but you keep spending money. Because in order to make money, you have to spend money, which is so weird. I done got on this live, ain't washed my face. I did brush my teeth though. I ain't washed my face. I just came over here. And let me tell y'all something about the laser treatments. Girls, we gonna go get laser, baby. You gonna get laser forever. You better buy you one of them laser machines because the thing that they don't tell you, laser don't work on black people's skin. Laser is not for black people's skin, dark skin. It's for lighter people's skin, white people's skin. It's not for us, black people, because you have to. I think the one they said electrolysis are the best ones to go to. Also, doctors who treat the girls and stuff, they're very hard to find. And that's something we need to talk about as well. Now, the doctors that treat the girls and stuff, this is the one thing I don't understand now. If you are a trans woman and you you need a doctor to go to monitor your health. And the problem I have with this is a lot of doctors, in my opinion, don't do everything they need to do for these girls. And when I say that, that means check their prostate. You still have to have, when you go to the doctor, they have to check your prostate. They need to check your prostate. I understand you transition stuff like that, but they need to check your prostate. They don't do that. They start checking for other things, but you have to start from A to Z. You just can't skip and go straight to, well, you don't want to stick your finger. That's the only way you're gonna be able to check their prostate. And I've never went to the doctor since I've been this way. And they said, let me check your prostate. They just came in, gave me hormones. I haven't even been, I've done breast screening. They call me for breast screening. So I've done breast screening. So that's been done with me because a lot of times the girls get sick and they end up with cancer. And a lot of girls die from cancer from these hormones. That's the reason why a lot of biological females don't take these hormones because they cause cancer. Not in all cases, but can cause cancer. And they don't tell you that part. A lot of girls take these hormones and they don't even take a B12 shot. They don't have no B12 shot. They don't have no B12 shot. They don't have no B12 vitamins to protect their organs, if that's even possible. They're just giving them shots. Good morning, Kay. How are you, love? How's your spirit today? I'm just doing a mental check on y'all to see if y'all okay. Because there's a lot going on in this world. And there's a lot going on in this world. And if you're an empath, you're downloading a lot of it. It's so weird. I'm, well, about to get up, meditate. Okay. All right, mama. See, y'all see what I mean now? Now see, I've added this part in. Now see how this is, see how this is flat? So I want all this to be full. So when I take it and pull it off, now some people don't like braids, and that's fine. The reason why I wear braids is because Raven don't want to do Raven's hair. So this is just an easy method for me to not do anything. Raven don't want to do Raven's hair, so I just get up in the morning and I just don't have to deal with the BS. And do it. Good morning, Miss Nikki. All right, then I ain't mad at you. Girl, pimping ain't easy. You gotta do what you gotta do. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I get it. I get it. Pimping ain't easy, mama. I probably could see it better. But you know what? Just as long as you, I think this is the part I made. Yeah. So I have a lot more going to add to here. So anyway, just wanted to see y'all what I mean. So let me just finish adding here. It's a lot going on in this world. That's why we say preserve your mental. Preserve your mental. That's a lot. Hey Lee, how are you, sweetie? Yeah. I just don't want to get up and comb my. You know what it is? Them lace front wigs and stuff. When you get up, you gotta comb that the naps and stuff. Like I'm sorry. I understand it makes you look beautiful. I'm sorry. Y'all could be beautiful. Y'all, I'll just sit in the back of the bus. Like I ain't got to come. Mm-mm. No, it's okay for me because mm-mm. I'll be back. Oh, what to say? Hey, Santa, how are you? And our beauty attraction, many crazy. Exactly. You ain't lied, Miss Nikki. You ain't never lied, girl. It's weird because you know what's sad that I learned a lot of girls want to try different things, but they're afraid of what people are going to say. They're afraid of what people are going to say. Me myself, anything anybody said to me, I'd have heard it before. I mean, I'd have heard about everything you could say to a person to try to tear them down. I done heard it. Good morning. Oh, wait a minute. Good morning. This Ziana. Got my coffee. Yeah, I'm up here breathing. It's gonna be a minute for me. I just came on here. I'm not gonna be in here long, y'all. I just wanted to come up here to check up on y'all. I have been MIA, dealing with a lot of mental issues and stuff like that. And I think a lot of times we absorb a lot of this stuff in this world, and we're seeing things and we're hearing things. So I wanted to make sure everybody's mental was okay, and I don't want everybody to sit in those dark places. Because when you sit in those dark places, you start making the dark places become real. So this is the one thing I hate. Yes, coffee, mama. Got my coffee right here. I made some coffee early this morning. I went to carry that microwave downstairs. I don't know. This is the thing about when you're doing this type of hair. It takes me days because at a certain period of time, you be like, okay, I'm done. I start another day. Because I want them to be thin. I don't want to be thick because I can make them thick, thick, thick. But I want it to be really thin. So when I pull it to the back, the funny thing about it is, even though I'm doing it this way, I ain't gonna wear it loose. I mean, I may do it loose on live, but I don't wear this stuff loose unless I put a hat on. But I notice when your hair is long like this, well, I'm gonna say with me, I usually don't wear it loose. I put a hat on, I put what's some things called a scarf over my head. Like I really don't wear it loose. And the reason why I don't is because when you move, it falls here. It falls there. It'll clean the floor. It'll clean. Because when I was out, when I had to go downtown, baby, all the stores is closing. When I tell you stores are closing, stores have closed, which is so sad. My store, my pretty girl store, they get all my clothes from. Biden is talking about he going into the small people's bank account. I'm like, you know what? Y'all just getting worse and worse and worse. Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much. To download all this information, it's too much. You can't go to the doctor. They have no doctors to treat the girls. Well, in my area, they don't. So the doctor I did go to, he was like, you can't come to me because you don't have the right insurance. I'm like, you know what? This is exhausting. And then when they don't want to give you the right hormones and stuff, that means you got to go get illegal hormones. Because if you don't go give it to me, I got to go see somebody else who will. It's just so messed up. Then you got people who know you're trying to get hormones that's not even in the LGBTQ that will illegally sell you hormones so you don't have to suffer. And they end up being a blessing. And the doctor that was supposed to treat you end up being a curse because they're not treating you, which means that you got to get street pharmaceutical. There's so many people online that's selling hormones and shots. People don't know what's in them shots and stuff. And they sticking these needles into their arms, child. And then all this stuff going into your system. And the thing about it is, I always say this, you stick a stuff in your arm and you don't know if it's legit or not. They could be giving you morphine, heroin. They just put another bottle. The way we live in this world right about now, I don't trust nothing. When you see people that could go into videos and act like they was actually in the story, I don't trust nothing. I mean, then again, I ain't never really trust anyway. Oh. Buying hormones on black market. Exactly, Miss Nikki. Yes, black hormone. I mean, black hormone. Black market pharmaceutical. Yes, mama. Street pharmaceutical. And that's the thing about it is, if you don't treat people with the right medicine, they're gonna go get it. That's why these girls getting injected because they can't afford to get the body work from the doctors, so they're gonna find some other. Listen, you can't stop people from living their life. And if you don't want to help me the right way, then I have to do it the wrong way. These are real people, you know. And it's so sad, but I don't know. I tell you one thing though, y'all better be ready for the storm that's coming. Because if they took away women's right to pro-choice on abortions, baby, y'all know who coming next. They coming after us, watch. They're gonna come after us. You're next. They slowly slipping down the slope. So you know, just be prepared. The funny part about that, which is not funny, is that we're so used to being attacked, is that we already prepared because we already know how you treat us. You have to treat us really good and take it away, but you never gave us that good. You show us how bad you can treat us, so we already ready. But when they're attacking women, this is our world too now. Just keep in mind, we're next. We're next. Stay woke. And the sad part about it is, I'm watching President Biden turn everything totally different. Maybe he's stressed out. I don't know. But this new thing is that he's going to be going into small people's bank. That means all of y'all with cash apps, PayPal, like if y'all get like any money in y'all little small bank accounts, you know, for a rainy day, honey, he coming after your small bank. Now remind you, we didn't hear they're going after the people that's making mega millions and billions of dollars. They're going after the small person. Now ask yourself this. You're supposed to be out helping us out. Why would you attack us? Child, I'm ready to be like Aretha Franklin, honey. Take my money and put it in my shoe. Child. Because, you can't trust your little PayPal. He wants to tax your PayPal. They want to know how much money you got. Child. You trying to make it. You don't know what the mark going to bring. You got rainy days and some days you got storms. Child. And as a cis woman, I always learn so much from you. Hey, Miss Nick. Oh, thank you, Miss Nick. Yeah, honey, they coming after us. Yes, they're coming after us. We voted this man to office to get us from the quicksand, and he giving us his feet to trip us so we could fall in it. It's like, that's why I want to come in this live with y'all to see if y'all okay, because a lot is going on. And I want to talk to y'all about it because we're real people and it's a lot. Now, if they tell women, and I don't, okay, look, this is the thing. Y'all know how I feel about abortions, but this is my thing. I don't want to make my personal feelings about it with another woman's situation. So I always try to make sure I don't make it about me when I get in my feelings. But for me, if a woman is being restricted of her rights for many years, they have fought. Now, you know, we're underneath the women. So we way down underneath the dirt. So if they're catching hell, that's going to be a part of our storyline. Because it's kind of like two children. You know how parent beats one child and you get in the room because you next. That's the thing I feel. So they tell women they can't have abortions. Women are going to go to a doctor or they're going to get a hanger. They're going to take a hanger and stick it up inside of them and pull the baby out. Now you're going to have a lot of women die. There going to be women that's going to drink Clorox to make themselves have miscarriages that will fall out in the toilet. Can I say, hey, hi, Fizz, I think that's your name. Hafiz, if I, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, it's a lot. And that goes back to what I said before. You can't police people on what you feel as though they should do. People gonna do what they want. Why are they putting abortion babies and everything? Google baby, baby. I don't know. And that's the thing about it's so much about this world, y'all, that we see it. That's why I'm up here so we can talk about it. We can air the dirt. Because I don't want y'all to be seeing it, then sit there in it and be like manifesting this. Like everybody's coming after me, you know what I mean? So I feel like when I come up here to try to talk to you, let us know we all in it together. So you don't have to feel alone. But when you got the biological females, whether biological females agree with us or not, they actually are a part of our storyline. If they're catching, if they're going to be catching hell, we're going to catch it too. So anything they're going to go through, we catching it too. Um, they always say protect all women, but where are the men that's protecting their women? They like to make this storyline, but I don't know. I just think it's really sad on so many levels. But they're trying to take back voters' rights and stuff like that. It's a lot going on. It's a lot. Getting rid of the baby one way on exactly, Nikki, exactly. And the sad part about it is you shouldn't die. Yeah, child, it's a mess. I have so stressed with I've been so stressed with money and work. It's affected my libido. Oh God. You gave me something to read, child. You know, baby got 4 eyes, honey. I have to have the rest of it. Okay. I have been stressed so much with money and work. It affects my libido for the past 6 months. So finally I caught my wife in a bed with her boyfriend yesterday and gave me okay. Interesting. I feel bad now. I feel to punch a wall or something. You know, the thing about it is, I'm sorry you went through that, but it's an old saying goes, what's done in the dark comes to the light. And even though it's come to the light, it's called the truth and it's your truth. Now, what you do with it is up to you. Just don't do nothing crazy, like get yourself in no trouble. Just find somebody else to move on, in my opinion, unless you feel as though you want to go to therapy and make it work. Now, when you say BF, do you mean boyfriend or your best friend? The BF is your boyfriend. It's your best friend or her boyfriend. Boyfriend or best friend. Exactly, Nikki. That's what I'm saying. But you know what? See, I don't know. That's why I ask people. I don't assume because for some reason, I think this thing called what is it called? poly something that people are sleeping with. What's this called? Poly or something it's called? Polyramous, I think it's called. Let me see. I did not fight though, and I did was just put my hands down there, preventing myself from. Okay, this is going to the left. Oh God. Anyway, are you serious or are you just talking about some sexual fantasy? Like you taking it to a whole nother level of being sarcastic or funny. You know how sometimes people want to go on a live and say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say something really sarcastic and see the reaction I get. So I'm going to create this whole conversation about not worth it punch. Okay, well. So in other words, you're saying that you became, yes, pop, yes, thank you, Nikki. That's a lot going on there. That's a lot of that. It's a lot of that going on. Polygamy, poly, right. You got it right, Nikki. A lot of that's going on now. I guess people feel this a why be in a relationship when you don't want to just be, with one person. I don't know. I wouldn't mind being a I wouldn't mind being in a relationship as long as we all paying bills. I never fought with people physically. Okay. But don't fight them. But you saying that you caught your, but you didn't say best friend or did you just say boyfriend? Was it her boyfriend or was it her boyfriend or was it your best friend? Like, I don't know. Or was it her best friend? What do the BF stands for? Was it her boyfriend or was it the best friend? I don't know. Because these abbreviations can go so many places these days. Oh, her boyfriend. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. But she's your wife? Surprised I called my wife. Oh, okay, my wife. Wow. How do you feel about that? How do you want to deal with that though? Now that you know this, how do you want to handle it? Like what works for you with this situation? Do you feel as though you could work it out? Do you feel as though because you said that you became turned on. So do you want to be in a threesome? Do you want them to invite you into the bedroom? Like I don't know exactly. Because most people who catch their people in the bed with somebody else, they usually don't get turned on. So I mean, but everybody's different. So you caught him in the bed with somebody else and you became child. If I caught one of my men in the bed with somebody else, child, I don't know what I would do. I guess that's why I ain't got no man. All I need is get some more money, then I get more respect. No, I do not want a threesome. I say I was preventing myself. But see, that's the thing about it. For me, and I'm not judging you, but judging. I just don't understand how you got to the point where you became sexually aroused by this. Like it turned you on. See, that's what lost me. Like I was all with the story of you caught her in the bed with her best friend, and then you was like you got turned on from it, and that's not usually. Not saying you're a computer that it goes a certain way. Listen, everybody sees things differently. I'm not judging, but judging. I just find it to be funny. Good morning, Venus love. Because if I caught my baby in the bed with somebody else, the last thing I want to do is be turned on. The only thing I'm thinking is I have to monitor my behavior. But I mean, everybody's different. You know, everybody moves differently. It's our upbringing that brings us to where we're at. No, it was automatic. Have you not heard that some men ejaculate when they lose a lot of money in their gambling? Oh, I've never heard of that one. But not saying it's not true. Just because I didn't hear about it, don't mean it's not true. I, I don't know. I mean, you're introducing me to something I never heard of. Listen, Nikki, I don't know. I don't know. I've never, not saying it can't be true. Everybody's different. I just know for me, if I caught the one I love in the bed with somebody else, I don't think I would have to hold back ejaculation. But then maybe you haven't, maybe you just got a nervous reaction. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just a nervous reaction. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? And it's nothing sexual. It's has to do with stress, tension. Right. I understand. Okay. I'm not judging you. I mean, you know what? You sharing me, you're introducing me to something I've never heard of. And I'm not saying it's not impossible. I don't know. It's just something new to me. You know, you're stressed out. I get it. I'm stressed out too. So I get it. But to me, it's just differently for me. If I caught my significant other in the bed with somebody else, I just probably be going to jail. I'd be back. Oof. Okay. And it's nothing sexual. Okay, have you heard of someone with a heart attack laughing and it just falls and die? They're working nervous systems and mystery. No, the thing about it is, listen, sweetie, listen, F this. I'm not judging what you're saying. I'm not saying it's not true. What I'm saying is, just because I haven't heard of it does not make it not true. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not judging you or, saying anything goes against the grain. I just never heard of it. That doesn't make it not true. I haven't heard of a lot of things. Trust me. And there's so many new things I haven't heard of either. So I get what you're saying. It was a trigger. It was a trigger. So I'm in the bath with my dog. Lee, you know what? I can't. I can't. So I went to the store. So I went to the store, and you know me, I'm greedy. So I went to go buy some food, as you already know. It's so funny. I be carrying bags of food. I be carrying bags of food. Y'all be like, what you having a Thanksgiving picnic, child? All my friend be like, yo, Raven, what's up with that gut? It's funny when you got a small foot. Do y'all feel somebody just pushed my chair? Child, I can't. uh, I loved it when Raven, cause I can't. Y'all know I'm borderline. Y'all know I ain't wrapped too tight. Y'all, if you didn't know, y'all done see me 100,000 ways, if not worse. You see me fully glammed out, then you see me look like a hot mess. Hot mess is my favorite look. Sometimes I try to dress it up a little bit. And the reason, when y'all see me dressing up, like putting makeup on, because you know what, I have so much clothes and I don't ever wear it. But baby, I could go bummy to a level y'all would not be ready for. Okay, sweetie. Why do you tell Raven what you are doing in the tub? Let it go, child. Just let it go, sweetie. Just let it go. It's okay. Just let it go, sweetie. Let me tell y'all something. I went to the store. I know y'all be like, oh God, food again. Yes, I'm greedy. So I went to the store and they sell shrimps. Y'all know they sell shrimps like this, like big shrimps, where you could buy shrimps with the dips and stuff. I'm changing the subject in case y'all didn't catch on. So they got big jumbo shrimps and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, child. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all some good. So it's a guy that lives. I don't know if he lived there, but he's directly across the street from where I live. So he got dreads, and every time I see him, he looks at me, and I look at him. I'm like, oh my God, please don't come up to me. So he's always like low key, you know. Now I don't know if he knows or he don't know, but he just always like this. Like he makes it obvious. He wants me to know that he wants to catch the raid. And I'm like, why are you right here in front? And I know they talk. I mean, people talk anyway. So you should start advertising products or shops and making money on your channel. I do not mean as I mean you actually getting the products in. You're right, sweetie. You're absolutely right. I try to do a lot of things, sweetie. The thing about it is, y'all, if I don't know if you know, but things don't really work out for Raven that way. I could do 1,000 things, sweetie, and I could watch it blow up in my face. I've tried so many different things. When I tell you stuff have blown up in my face, even though y'all still see me show up, I still get my face cracked on a regular. And I'm so it's just trust me, I bust my butt. And my reward has been, girl bye. That's my reward. So instead of me getting paid, I get the girl bye. Oh God, here you go. So it's like I put it out there. I've done hair videos. I've done videos on teaching girls how to do their own. I've done it. I've done music. I've done so many child. And I'm sitting here. But I'm gonna be positive. Because what's this thing called? I'm trying to start doing. It's something called, y'all can help me because y'all know my brain is affirmations. It's this affirmation. If I'm saying the right word, I might not be saying it. I think I'm saying it. It's called, let me see if I can say it right. I don't chase, I attract. Into something else is the third part, always be the third. I don't chase, I attract. And something would have lined up with me. If y'all may have heard that. I don't chase, I attract. And I'll just change it like, oh, the positive $1 billion lottery winner would line up with me. I don't know the last part, but I figured I'd say $1 billion. The $1 billion lottery winning will be mine. They're like, girl, you ain't getting no $1 billion. But they call it affirmations. I think I'm saying it right. But it's supposed to be something positive that's supposed to bring some good stuff to you. Allegedly. All I remember is I don't chase, I attract. But I can never remember the last part. So I changed it. And the $1 billion lottery winner will be mine. They say if you speak it into the world, it will come. Yeah, if you speak it into existence. So I'm saying I'm the lottery winner. of $1 billion. Look, most people say a million. Look, I need $1 billion. I need $1 billion. I don't want a million. I need $1 billion. I know what it's like to be poor. I've mastered it. I know what it's like to walk. I know what it's like to eat Roman noodles, and I know what it's like to want to eat and ain't got no food. I know. So I pretty much got poor covered. I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to be hungry, ain't got no food. So I know what poor is like. Now I know them speaking to existence of billionaire. And let's all have a kumbaya moment. We all gonna become lottery winners, become billionaires. Okay. Yes, there you go, mama. We have to speak stuff into existence. So from now on, we're gonna say, I don't trade, I don't, Lord Jesus, be my slurred word. I don't chase, I attract, and $1 billion lottery winner will be mine with no bills or no problem. That's how I changed it. So that's what we're gonna say. Every morning, everybody's gonna say, I don't chase, I attract, and $1 billion lottery win will be mine. But however, you have to pay the lottery. You have to pay the Mega Million, or I guess the Lotto, if I'm saying it right. The Pick Six. I don't know if it's other one, or the Scratch Off, but you gotta play it. You just can't say it and ain't play no ticket. The ticket only costs like $1 or $2, and you win $1 billion. We have to speak positivity into Pick Six. Yeah, we have to speak positivity into 2022. We want everybody to become billionaires. We'll take millionaires. 160 million or 999 million. Let's speak these things into existence. We have to think of positivity. We have to pull money to us. When I say pull money to us, we don't have to go out and find money. Money just keep coming to us. I mean, it's a good dream. I don't know if it's going to work, but hey, anything is worth a shot. Exactly. Nikki, you see what I'm saying? Look, you got to get close enough to something. Like, we have to keep thinking. We have to keep those thoughts of that money coming to us. Don't y'all want to get up in the morning and y'all got this big, beautiful house and the nice cars, and you got $1 billion in your account, and you got every car you want, every clothes you want, and you got money, you get all the food you want, and you don't have to worry. Like, you just, if you want to take a year off, you could take a year off. You could take 10 years off and just stay in the house and enjoy your life and live in peace. Don't y'all want that? Just give me a rich. No, but you don't want that. This is the thing, Lily. This is the thing. See, this is the thing about me. And that's fine. That's what you see. This is the thing about me. If you get a rich man, you got to do stuff to keep that man. That's why I want you to have your money. It's your money. Because when you go with somebody for their money, trust me, it's a lot they take you through. It's a lot. But ladybugs. Yeah, but you need your money. So you the boss. Now, whether you let him know or not, that's up to you. But people will basically just freak on you. Hey, Jana, exactly. Baby, people will flake on you, and next you know you with a rich man, and then all of a sudden he's like, well, today we having a threesome, and I want you to do all this stuff. I mean, he's taking air fresheners and doing stuff like, mm-mm. I dealt with people with money, and I'm gonna tell you something. Some of them, but some of them are the most. They're stuck up. They think they're God's gift to the world, and they treat you like the scum of the earth. And they also feel as though you should be grateful that they picked you from the dog center to be with them. Child, that's why I want y'all to be billionaires and millionaires. Now, if you just want to say, wait a minute, I'm a billionaire, I got millions of dollars, I don't want, I'm just going to give it away. That's fine. I just hopefully you'll find me to be the first person you give it to when you give your $1 million away. Maybe right. I want my own. Exactly, Nikki. Because I'm gonna tell you something. People freak out on people will treat you like dirt with money. However, if you're the $1 million or the $1 billion person, trust me, when they act funny towards you, you be like, oh, okay. And they be nervous, they be so scared they're gonna lose you because you got that money, honey. You know, and of course if you become $1 billion or $1 million, you don't tell anybody because then you know you're gonna be getting all those, you know. You're gonna get all those people talking about something. My child is sick. Child. They be working on your heart, child. They even got a child. But that's the thing. People take you to changes when they got money, honey. You could go outside. You could sit in your backyard. That's all I want. Sit in my backyard. And I'm gonna have an apple tree and a pear tree and a grape tree. And it's better. I just think it's better to have your own. I want to jump into a car, whether it's really nice. You know what it's like walking to a car and it's really nice. You're like, that's my car. You know, for 2022, I want everybody on here to become billionaires. So I want y'all to hit the lottery. Dolls are fantastic for fun times in the bathtub. You know what? I'm not going there with y'all bathtub fantasies. I don't even know what that's about. When I get into, all I can do is pass out because the water be so hot. I make that water so hot, which is bad because you can actually burn your skin up. But baby, I want one of those Jeeps. You ever see them Jeeps that's real big? Like it's so much I want. I don't want a bunch of cars. I just want one car. You know people buy a bunch of cars? I love my dolls. She's in my pictures. Okay, Lily. I'm not joking. Okay. Hella fight. Hella fight for the kitchen and bathtub. Okay. Not me. I want to sit. I want to walk in my back door and sit on the steps. I will have my ribs and my chicken and my steak over here, and they're cooking, and I'm gonna sit there just like this. Raven doll is on the wall. Raven doll is on the wall. Oh, you talking about this? Girl, let me tell you something. I bought these Indian statues when I was just getting out of high school. These statues been with me forever. They've been with me, and the reason why I told y'all about. Let me see that. They've been with me forever, right? But the reason why I had bought them was for a spiritual cleansing and a whole bunch of things. Now, the weird thing about this is what I didn't know was I love cabbage pastos. Okay. I like cabbage. Corned beef and cabbage. Some corned beef and cabbage with some smothered pork chops. I'm so greedy. Child. I want some corned beef and cabbage with some. I think I'm gonna take myself out. No, I'm not. I ordered some Chinese food, y'all, and baby, they gave me the Chinese food. It looked like they had ate half of it and gave me the rest. See, that's why I don't order from people, because I already got trust issues. I'm like, well, damn, it's almost like a couple of bites and it's done. Mm-mm. Like you done dumped some of my food in somebody else. Mm-mm. I was like, that's all good. You only got to do it to me one time, and I can't say nothing because you cooking my food, and if I make you mad, you're gonna spit in it. No, I'm good. I don't want you spitting in my food, mad at me. Mm-mm. Oh, it's getting light, y'all. I think I could turn it around, you. Y'all ever put that glue on? I love lashes though, but it seems like every time I put them on, it's just difficult. So true about getting in the food. Oh yes, people will spit in your food. Remy needs more food. You ain't never lied. I told you I'm a stress eater. It's so weird because I have a lot of beer. I have a lot of beer. I have tons of beer. And the thing about me with beer, which y'all probably already know, when I drink beer, it makes me fall asleep. Like it's like a sedative. But the funny thing, my stress only lets me sleep for a little while. I be so stressed out that I don't stay asleep. I wake up. In fact, last night I went to bed at 4 o'clock. I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning and I got up at 8 o'clock this morning. What time is it? Yeah. Actually, I got up before 8 o'clock because I went outside to take the microwave and put in the garbage. And I'm like, baby, I don't know. Child. I was going to go to, I don't know if for some reason I'd be wanting to go to a gay bar with the women. So I'm going to go to the gay women's bar and meet a female, which I know I will. It's so weird. When I go to the women's bar, baby, I always meet a female. I was like, oof. And these studs are looking good to me. But studs, I think attraction, I don't know. But I notice a lot of trans men like to have sex with men. It's like they don't even want to eat. Exactly. Child, this braiding is exhausting. Now y'all see, I done filled up all this part like I told you. Now I filled it up. I'm getting to the point where, see, this braid is too big. It's not big, but it's too big. I should have made it thinner, but I didn't. But see, I'm covering all of this. So when I pull it to the back, it's gonna be, you'll see. Um, I don't eat out much Chinese food either. I love Chinese food. Nowadays, with COVID-19 and all, I choose PF chains from the frozen food aisles of my local grocery store when I crave. Craving has too much patience. Praise is too long. Um, Chains, American Chinese choice. The thing is, I just don't want you to get mad at me when you're cooking my food, though. Because you think funny? I give you a special order, so oh my God, it's gonna pee in it. No, I'm good. You never make fun of people who making your food. I'm sorry, you just don't. But I try to be super nice. Oh, thank you. That don't mean they ain't gonna do nothing to me anyway. They may be having a bad day. Raven, I'm watching while I'm at work. Okay, all right now. AMG, what's up, boo? Make that money, honey. I am not mad at you. Make that money. Make that money, honey. You see, I'm up here braiding his hair. Child. My goal is to make it real thin. Like, I don't want thick braids. I want them thin, which means that it's okay to stop my hair Raven. Awesome. Thanks. Okay. What you eat for breakfast? I went to the store and they got breakfast. Y'all ever see those burritos with the breakfast in it? Oh my God. Oh my God, I just realized I don't have a microwave anymore. Oh, man. Maybe I could find a microwave for $5. I'm so cheap. Thank you, boo. I'm sitting up here trying to do this. It's so funny. I do all of this and then I take it and pull it back in the ponytail. I never wear it out. It's just I like it to look thick. I mean, everybody, I mean, they know it ain't mine. So it's not like, oh my God. I don't, you know what's funny, MG? Once upon a time, when you do your hair, you want people to kind of think that it's your hair. Now nobody don't even bother. Hey, Miss Hope, what's up, boo? Bacon, eggs, croissant. All right now. I got that already, Miss Hope. But my microwave broke. So maybe I put it, I ain't cut, listen, I ain't cut no oven on. It's too hot. So I guess I better figure out something else. Because putting the oven on, you can forget it. Thank you, Sunil. I see what you mean. Yeah. Raven, your hairstyle always on. Thank you. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I got somebody comes on all the time, tells me off about my hair. They always telling me off. Oh, your hair looks horrible. Oh, I hate you. I'm like, but okay, you hate my hair. I get it. But must you tell me every time I go live, like, okay, I get it. Why I hate your okay, I get it. You good. Point taken. And then it's like the whole video. I just be wondering sometimes. I'm like, oh, you trying to hurt my feelings. Oh, okay, well, you better check this out. Like grilled cheese with tuna. Ooh, tuna fish melt. That sounds good. Thank you, Miss Nikki. But this is the thing about going live, y'all. You get attacked. I get attacked a lot. Thank you, MG. But as you see, I'm changing. The hair was really thin. It was real thin. You know what I mean when it looks like a wiggy? It looks wiggy. And then y'all see, I could do the hair a bunch of ways. That's why I like it. And underneath my real hair, I can let it grow, and also just do stuff through nutrition. I don't comb it. I just massage it because I figured if I don't comb it, I love spook for what's that? Oh, soup. You mean soup? I love. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay. I thought it was some new stuff. Yeah, listen. One thing about me, I don't care. Food is food. Whether you have soup, bacon and eggs, roast chicken and macaroni, I don't care. There is no rule to what you eat. You eat whatever you want. Child. You know what I had? Y'all ever had split pea soup? Oh my God, I had some split pea soup. That was good. I just don't feel like carrying no microwave. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'll eat when I leave to work. Oh, okay. I haven't eaten breakfast either. I got up this morning and I probably would have, but my microwave broke and I had to carry it downstairs. I had this big microwave, and y'all know that thing was heavy. So now I have to buy a microwave, but I want a little one. But I want a cheap one because I'm cheap. It's like, I don't know. It is what it is. But I definitely want one because mine just broke and I got microwave food. But I do have a lot of, actually, I ended up taking the food and putting it in a pot and I cooked it. Because you know, a greedy person will find a way to cook that food. Find one. To, but see, MG, I'm afraid because I'm scared it's gonna. I don't want it to catch on fire. See, that's how I feel about new cars when they use when a car is used. I'm like, I want a car, but if it's used, it's somebody else's headache. You know, this called pass the buck. Like I haven't heard breakfast yet. It's word split exactly. I love split pea. I love me some split pea. Oh, baby. Oh, what you say? Hey, Philip. Hey, baby, I love you. Hey, Raven, I love you. But the Aiders keep doing. I'm having shots. Uh-oh. And I got pork chops. Ooh, let me see. Mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans for later. Now that sounds healthy. Well, not the pork chops though. But you know, Raven loves the pig, honey. I love the pig, but I got high blood pressure. And baby, that pork will take you through. If you got high blood pressure, you can't eat pork. But baby, Raven loves the pig, honey. The bacon, oh my God, bacon. Oh, I love the pig, honey. I be child. You know what's funny about bacon? You go buy a whole pack and fry the whole thing and eat it like potato chips. Y'all ever done that? Buy a whole pack of bacon and fry the whole thing and eat it like potato chips? I just be going to work. I see what you mean, Raven. Hope you find it cheap. Yeah, MG, like I don't know, but you know, you make a find something. I don't know. I just don't. First of all, I don't feel like buying one because I'm spending money and it's getting too close to the end of the month, and you can't be doing extra stuff when it's getting too close to the end of the month. That means you have to preserve everything. That's another thing. My billion dollar winners here. I wanna go to a store and not worry about how much it costs. And I wanna go I wanna go out and have a good time without worrying about how much it costs. But then again, I'm cheap, so oh yes, I love the pig, honey. But you know what I have a problem with? I have a problem with fruit. Fruit give me gas. And that's not cunt. Walking around with gas is not cunt, y'all. That's not cunt. People walking into the elevator behind you, they're like, oh my God. They walking into the elevator behind you. You done ate something wrong, and baby, you done blew not the bathroom, the elevator out. They're like, oh my God, you blow the elevator. It's oh my God, what happened? And the first thing you say is, I know this is horrible. And they're like, what? They say, was it you? No. When I got the person who just left, you lying. Child, your butt's got the smoke coming from it. Shh. I'm going out with a bang. Okay. Child. Um, I know it's not good, but right. But you know what? No, the thing about it, it makes your pressure go up. Like it gives you high blood pressure. I love pork. But then again, I'm like a child. I'm like a dog, honey. Just push it on the floor and give it to me. But that's why no men don't want to take me on dates. They're like, oh my God, like when the last time you had supper? That's another thing. But and then you can't eat if you have a boyfriend, you can't really eat the foods you want to eat, and y'all know why? Because and you know why? So you can't really get down and eat. That's the one thing about being single. You can eat all the food you want, honey, because you ain't got to worry about nobody, all the extra, You have to, y'all know what I mean without me saying it. Because your stomach get acting up and then your boyfriend want to have sex with you and he can't really have sex with you because your stomach is going through it, honey. And then he want to take his face and go down and you like, oh, buyer beware, buyer beware, buyer beware. Oh, but it is nothing like a good man. you know. Okay, MG, have a good day. I gotta go, Raven. Sorry, I gotta get my job done. I'm listening and working at the same. Okay. All right, love you too. Have a good day. Make sure you protect your energy. Don't let anybody get you upset. If they say something, just walk away. Love you too. Make that money, honey. Make that money. I know that's right. Get you some fried chicken wings with some hot sauce and ketchup and French fries. Okay. Y'all notice how it's starting to look different? Y'all noticing the difference in it? Y'all noticing the different how it's starting to fill out versus the way it looked at before, how it's coming. Y'all see the difference of what I was saying? See how it becomes so versatile for me? And it's because I made them thin. So I could like give you different hairstyles. This is because I had to redo it. Now before, if I didn't, it'd have been really thin. But you see how versatile it comes. Yeah, see, and see, Nikki, yeah, it's a difference. Let's see. Okay. Uh, yeah, it's a long. See, this is the thing about it. It was real thin, and it is a process, which y'all can see. Now, remind you, I've been doing this since I think it's 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and it is now 10:02. Now, of course, I'm one person, so that's to let y'all see how long this takes. It's a process. Now, I started it. I started it yesterday, and a lot of times, if you feel like you go out to start, if you start seeing yourself braided, kind of thick, excuse me, it's time for you to stop because what's happening, you've gotten tired, and sometimes you have to restart another day. That's how you have to have patience with it because it's a process. And also, you want it to be thin, where you don't want it to be too thick. Now, I made one before it was too thick, which I shouldn't have made it too thick, but I did. But y'all know one thing about Raven, I mess up. Girl, I don't know. So I went over to this place to look at these cars, and when I walked over there, everybody was staring. But that's one thing I hate. Sometimes I hate being tall, but I'm appreciative when the man above always showing me. Well, a lot of people say I'm not that tall. They're like, "Oh, baby, you ain't that tall." I mean, come on. But I think when you're tall, I think it bothers you more so because everybody stares at you. And I guess you're always thinking the negative instead of positive. But I realize a lot of people won't. Let me tell you something else. You see this? This is what I have to do. Baby, you have to take that and put it here. Because, baby, this hair will take your skin and oof, butcher your skin. I mean, you got to get all in the, you know how your skin will peel here? Baby, you got to put some Vaseline or something. I put Vaseline and I rubs it in. Because, baby, but see, this is the thing about this hair. If you have shrinkage hair, that when you wash the hair, this hair shrinks. This hair will shrink. Y'all can see it here. This hair will shrink all the way up to here. And it'll be like, it will shrink. And it ain't coming down either. That is definitely made for black people here. Because it shrinks. And what I used to do, I used to put it inside the boiler pot, and I used to boil it. And I ain't never boiled a wig before in my life. I boiled this one. I threw it in that pot, and I boiled this wig. I boiled the black one. Boiled. I said boiled. I boiled the black one. Now, the black one looks nice to me. I like both of them, though. I just think it's amazing how this world has changed so much that the wigs that you could get are so transformative. But everybody don't do what I do. They buy wigs. Well, some people got money. Everybody ain't like me. They got to sit in their room and do the wig right. Some people got money that's already done, but then there's me. Who has to sit there and do it yourself. And hopefully I'll inspire some of y'all. Y'all be like, you know what, let me just do my own hair like Raven. Buy me a little lace front wig and I do my own hair too. You know, sit there and do it myself. Just if you do a lace front and you want to add more hair into it, I suggest you make sure you got that wig on top of your head. Because if you do it without putting it on, it's going to be stretched when you try to put it on. You work the hell out of it. So thank you, Nikki, Miss Nikki. Because you know what? I be seeing the girls with them really nice hair, and I can't afford it. Y'all know I ain't gonna front. So when you can't afford it, who else is gonna do it? You. So I sit in the house and I do it myself. And it's so weird because out of all the hairs I ever liked, because I love the curly hair, but out of all the hair I like the braids the most because I don't have to comb it. I know it's lazy, I get it, but I don't have to comb it. And I'm gonna tell you something about the lace front wigs. When you try to comb it, you got to pull this child. All that pulling and snatching. I'm almost finished. Mm, yeah. Let me see. You were so anybody in the bed with a man? Anybody got a man in their bed that's not their man? Let me stop. I need to go to the store down the street. It's this man down the street that's mad at me. He be trying to comfort me. I saw this girl going down the street and she was with this guy. And it's and this is all topic. It is no disrespect. I get so upset at how some of these women let these men take them down. I'm like, sis, why would you let this man take you down like that? But I guess I've been there before that. I just hope she wake up soon. I just be seeing so many women that are spiritually broken. And I see some men too though, but I guess I don't know. I be watching women with their own houses, their own place, and a man will come and take everything out. And then he abuse her and get upset with her for kicking him out. Then he come back and kill her. Child, 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 child. How you upset? What you do to that man down the street? No, the thing is, this is the thing. We're gonna do some. This is the thing, Nick. We're gonna do some high school stuff. You know, when you were little in high school, and I'm talking about elementary, not high school, elementary. When you pull the girl's hair, you know the little. This is when I learned that men just grow up. They don't grow with a brain. They just get taller. So he got mad at me because I don't really speak. And then of course he's like, "You must not be a woman," you know, all this extra stuff. You must. And I don't say nothing back. I don't say nothing back because I know me. It's triggers. Same way Tupac did to Janet. He said, "I'll call if I." He said, "Only way you see me respond if I call you a, the B word." And it's like I'm gonna say something to get a trigger from you. I'm gonna say anything I can to piss you off. Now, the first time he saw me, he was like, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful. God, I would love to be with you." And I ignored him. So after that, he's pissed. He started calling me out my name. I'm like, I'm not gonna get with you. I'm gonna ignore you. I'm in there because what I'm gonna do is not what you think I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to jail. So I have to think of my actions because you going on the ground, and the next person you're gonna see is the Lord. Because I ain't coming in and I ain't using my hands. That's a no. I'm not fighting a man with my hands. No, I done got all this dang on, all these child, please. I got a dang on. I done went from a Pinto to a Cadillac, and you think I'm be letting you beat all on me? Absolutely not. Child, please. But girl, yeah, they get upset with you. I get told off a lot. I get called the stuck up B, and all I'm trying to do is go from point A to point B, mind my business, and you pissed off at me. Like, you don't know if I. And the sad part about it is a lot of biological, a lot of biological women have been killed this way. That's why I be telling the girls that our storyline and their storyline is the same storyline. We just wasn't going through it because we didn't walk in their shoes. Now we walking in their shoes, we can't get stuff. It's not funny. We can't we can't get it's not funny though. At this is about women be like, y'all want to be women? Okay, come on in. Cause they gonna give it to you. It's like, you want to be a woman? Okay, come on in, girl. And they sit back and get their potato chips and eat apples watching. And girls be like, oh, they attacked me because I'm a... No, honey, they attacked you because you're a woman. This is what women going through. Now you understand why they so angry and this and that. Minding their business, trying to make the... And then you get it now. See, you didn't go through those changes until, you walking in their shoes. That's how I have the utmost respect for women. I agree the same. Exactly. This, and that's the thing about it is they always want to say, "Oh, it's because I'm a transgender." No, it's because you're a woman. This is what they've been doing to women. This is now you see how now you see if a woman is angry, why she don't want to wear no makeup, she don't try to look beautiful, because it creates a problem. And I can speak on that because here it is. Now, mind you, I'm not even short, and guys have tried me on the street. Like, you gonna try to? Are you really trying to rape me on this? Like, am I seeing this? And I'm like, are you really trying to rape me? Child, please. And I mean, they be adamant about raping me. I mean, taking my clothes off on the street. I'm like, okay. Now, I don't for some guys. I don't for guys like oof, 6'8", 6'9", trying to rape me on the street. Child, please. It's exactly, Nikki. It's real in these streets. Dudes will try to take your stuff. And remind you, when he's trying to rape you, he's not putting no condom on. He wants you to fight because he want to beat you. That's part of the fantasy. Child, please. Oh, y'all know what? I got one more piece, and all I hear is official. Now I have to go to the store, and I also got to clean up all this here. Y'all already know. This is one thing I hate about here. Here is, it goes everywhere. Now, I don't know if y'all was, well, you're going to look at the video later. You'll see how big of a pack it was when I first started. You know, so this is day 2, and I actually got to the ending part of it. And it's so funny because all I'm going to do is take it and put it in a ponytail. Like you would never, like the way it's right now, you would never even know it's like this. Because when I pull it to the back like this, look, like you're not even going to see that. Then I'm going to put a hat on. You know, it's so weird though. But I didn't do them, like I didn't want them super long. Because like this is 50 inches. So this is 50 inches. And if you notice, I made them shorter. Well, this is not shorter. This goes in the back though. But I made these shorter because I wanted it to be leveled. So I wanted it to be 50 inches, and it comes to, I think this is like, this looked like almost a 22. It's supposed to be in like an 18. But for some reason, I think this is it, 613. But child, you got to clean this mess up. And then you got to make sure it's, please be made. Lately, it is horrible. This is the thing about it. You know, you're just sitting. You just got to take your time. It's just, child. It's just a thing. But the weird thing about it is when I tell y'all, people, girls, women be like, oh my God, even men be like, yo, your hair is banging. I think because they haven't seen somebody to this extent. Now, we know I'm not the first one, but I think a lot of times people haven't seen it to the extent that I've got mine to. And it was like this one lady, she followed me in the store, and she was like, excuse me, your hair is beautiful. I was like, thank you. She was like, is that a wig or is that your hair? I said, no, it's a wig. And I was telling her, she's like, wow. Then she tells me, she says, you know what, to be honest with you, I thought you weren't going to talk to me. But matter of fact, that's weird. I'm telling you, that must be a rumor that I don't speak to people. Wonder where to get that. She was like, I'm really shocked you even talk to me. Because I don't talk to people. People that speak to me, I won't speak. Because I don't know. I know my energy, and I'm not really ready for your questions, or, you know, I don't trust people. Because the last dude came up to me, the reason why I'm at, he tried me. And when I was about to go to war, and I said, you know what? I'm not speaking to nobody anymore. So she followed me in the store and stuff, and I showed her. And she was like, you know, she liked it. She was like, and I told her, get it one, you know. And then I went downtown, and this lady told me, she's like, where you get that hair from? She said, I knew you didn't buy it like that. I was like, no. She said, oh, okay, you redid it. I see it. She's like, wow. Yeah. But anything I do, anybody can do it. That's all I'm saying. You sit right here and watch me do it with your own eyes. It's not a bunch of people around me. Well, y'all here. So y'all see if Raven can do it. Listen, if Raven can do it, anybody can do it. Just take your time. You know, and it don't have to be braids. It could be a weave or a Jericho. It's up to you, whatever you decide. Or maybe you just don't want to put it at all. You just want to pull it in the ponytail. But some, you know, I'm not saying you have to. It's just options. But to be honest with you, I've seen lace fronts that are really thick. They're really thick. But they're never thick enough for me. But anything I do, anybody could do it, and probably better. I've seen a lot of, you know what I realized? A lot of guys are doing lace fronts too. You attract so many people. Yes, Miss Nikki, I do. And that's how the universe works for me. I don't like it at all. It's funny you say that because I had to go to another part of the city, right? So I got up really early because you know Raven tries to avoid people. So I get outside and guess what it is? It's school day. All the little children are coming. I was like, oh my God, this is not gonna be good. So I know when I see a bunch of kids, I already know what they're coming. I already know where they're gonna stand. I already know what's gonna go. So sure enough, one came, stood right here. One stood right here. One stood right here. Now remind you, there's room everywhere. They all right here. They all around me in a circle. This is when I tell you this happens so much that I don't even get upset. I'm used to it. When I see a bunch of kids, I know they're coming right by me. I know everybody's coming right here. It's called what's that thing called like a space in your certain space. Ain't no space right they right there with me. They right here. I don't know none of them. But they come right up to me. They coming right here. Two is here. I have one girl here. I have one right here. Now remind you, this is a big block. They could go right down. Nope. And remind you, the bus stop is here. I'm standing on the corner away from the inside of the bus stop, but they're all right with me. I'm like, would I get mad? Absolutely not, because I'm used to it. If I'm standing in line, yes, Nikki, personal speak. If I'm standing in the line, when I'm standing in line in the store, people are gonna come right in front of me. They're gonna come. It's always me. I know I don't care how many people in the line. They will walk all the way up to see me. They come straight to me. It's just this is how it always is. If I'm paying for something and I'm in the store, they come and walk right next to me. They come right up there to me. Do I like it? Absolutely not. I I can't even say nothing because it happens all the time. And it gets on my nerves. But it's like it really gets on my nerves though. Be honest with y'all. It's just how it is. I never forget when I went to go get some food and this little young boy came up to me. It do. This little young boy came up to me. I know he had to be a baby. He came up to me. He was like, he came up to me. He said, "You're really beautiful." Remember the Alicia Keys video when she was like, "What's up, shorty?" He was trying to talk to her. He was like, "You're really beautiful." And I'm looking at him. He was like, "Don't never let nobody tell you anything differently." I'm looking at him. I was like, "You got to be kidding me. This is a baby." And I'm looking at him like, "Okay." So he's still walking with me. I'm like, "Oh my God." He's walking with me. Like, who's this kid? But I can't say that because when I call men children, they get up, child. I can't. I can't. Okay. This is two more to go. Look at this. Yeah, I don't catch a break. That's why I stay to myself though. But I don't know. I had this little young girl come up to me. And when I say this, I'm talking about babies. Well, yeah. So this girl, this little young girl came up to me. She's like, this one had the bangs. I had the bang here. I'm in the beauty supply place. She comes and say, "Oh my God, you are so beautiful." I guess, I don't know. I was like, "Thank you." And she kept staring at me. I said, "Oh my God, she's gonna be gay when she gets older." But I ain't say nothing because everything I say is a problem, so I don't say nothing. I say thank you, and I take off. I went in this other store. This younger, everybody younger than me, honey. I just turned 94 years old, so I'm 94 years old, and these babies are hitting on me, and I can't say nothing back. When I tell you everything I say hurts their little feelings, so I don't know what to say. I just take off running. I'm a runner. I'm a track star. I go away. I mean, what's that look you get when you don't understand people? What's that look that black people do when we don't get it? I don't say nothing. So now my new thing is earphones, shades, and that. I figured you can't say nothing to me if you can't see me, which it don't work because when you put a hat on, they want to know what's. It's like, but I'm not the only one do that. I see a lot of females do the same thing though, which makes me feel good. A lot of females do this too. They turn their head. Some men do too though. It's cause you look like a living. So, oh, thank you, Miss Nikki. I don't know what it is, but they said children can see your spirit. I don't know. I don't know, but it's just weird to me. It's real weird, and I can't say nothing because, child, I have to watch what I say because if I call him a grown man a kid, he's upset. I watch men. They're men, but they start crying and stuff. Like, what am I supposed to do with you? Like, you crying, child. I'm out of here. I just find it real weird. Let me stop talking about it before because I gotta run outside and I speak it and it'll happen again. But it just come up to me. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really creepy to me. It's creepy. My friend said that they kind of they can see they can feel. I don't. Let me not say that because I'm about to make the video dark and I'm gonna leave it positive. But it just feels weird. And the thing about it is they got videos on TikToks with other women like me who calling young men babies. And he goes, "I'm not a baby." Y'all probably heard that TikTok. He's like, "I'm not a baby. I would F you." She's like, "What?" He said, "I would." Because a lot of young men are tired of girls saying they're just a baby. Because to us, you are babies. But to them, they're offended. So it's like, oh my God. Now they got these things called cougars. Cougars and sugar mama. So there used to be a thing called cougars, where the cougars and the sugar mamas. Young men are chasing after the girls to be sugar mamas. So he can get a PlayStation and sneakers. I can't. And I know some woman is doing, to me, I always feel like if it's a young man, did you turn that young baby out? That's a baby. I'm sorry. Even though I know I shouldn't call men babies, I get it. I try not to. It's difficult. So I just try to keep my mouth shut. But I just feel as though when they're really young, it's uncomfortable for me. Even though they're legal, it's uncomfortable for me. And then they want to kiss you, like, "Oh, please, no, 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 please." It's not funny. You be like, "Oh, please, no, no, don't kiss me." What's wrong? They be like, "What's wrong with you?" It's, and I know some of you like Raven is. Most girls be like, "Raven, they over 18, like they legal." I be the same ways with the 22-year-olds, the 23, 24. I feel uncomfortable. It just feels uncomfortable. I think if you're a 23-year-old and you look old, like an old person, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. But if you're 23 years old and you look like a baby, oh my God, it's uncomfortable. because all you see is a baby. And all he sees is an insult. So he feels you insulting him, and all you see is a baby. For me. Oh, well, everyone, this is the last piece of hair. This is the last piece of hair. And hopefully I took y'all out of your mind for a little bit. And thank y'all for coming on this live with me. I wanted, in case y'all was in thoughts and y'all need somebody to talk to, because, you know, it's a lot going on in this world, this vaccine, getting vaccinated. It's a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on, you know. But you know what's funny? Since I've been wearing braids, they be like, yo, sister, you're my sister. They be doing this, you're my sister. Yeah. So anybody, I'm going to get me some, I drink some coffee. Wow, almost. This is the last piece, y'all. See this one? Oh, this is, I thought hair was in my coffee. I'm all on live, ain't washed up, smell like Funk Master Flex. Now, yeah, anybody knows when you do hair like this, you have to clean up, and it is the worst. Usually I don't do it in here though. I go in the bathroom, but I wanted to go live with y'all to see if y'all are okay. And you know, so this is the last piece of it. I have to take care of some business today, which I don't want to, but which means that, you know what's funny? Y'all see these pants, right? These supposed to be baggy. These things are tight. They supposed to be like flowing pants. Child, these things are so tight on me. I feel like an egg roll. So, and it's so funny because once I do all this, all I'm gonna do is pull in the ponytail. But I still say it. Do you wear braids, Nikki, Miss Nikki? All I do is put in the ponytail. I just don't want to comb my hair. It's nothing like combing. It's nothing like combing a nappy wig. You gotta comb that nappy wig. And then if it get rain on and stuff, nonsense, my child. All right. See, I just don't like. You know what I'm talking about when I say the wigs be nappy and you gotta comb it, child. It is nothing like a nappy wig. And trust me, they be looking pretty though. I'm on my 40s. Okay. But you step, that ain't got nothing to do with no hair, mama. That ain't got nothing to do with no hair. I mean, it's just hair, child, you know. I don't know. I'm sitting here. I'm braiding the last piece. Oh, you lost your patience. Well, it's a lot going on in this world. What make you lose your? There's a lot going on that can make you lose. It's just, it's, oh, okay, got it. But see, you just sit down and, well, that's fine. I just think, it's therapeutic for me. I think when I get upset, I do my hair. But I wanted to do it really thin because I made the other one. It was really thick. I made big jumbo braids. And forgive me, everyone, because baby didn't wash up. I smell funky. Oh, and I ain't got no bra on, but I'm still covered up, so I look dusty. And my hair is uneven. I was waiting for you at the door. You look dusty, and your hair is uneven. But that's the thing. I asked this other girl, she said, you put your gospel music on. But I noticed a lot of girls are wearing braids now. I just like it because I don't got to comb it. And I usually don't. The funny thing about this, if I dip it in hot water, it shrinks. Like the natural black girl stuff or shrinkage. I know there's not just black girls, but I'm black, so only go by what I know because I got on my hair could be long and then shrink all the way up as if I ain't got no hair. We have shrinkage that's crazy. And it's weird because we have shrinkage, but we have that melanin in our skin. We have the melanin in our skin. You would think our hair would be more oily. And that's it. And that's it. And that's how it's going. Take the back. You pull this part to the back. Now it's here back here. Because before it wasn't on here. Now it's here back here. I can do it up this way. You can do it up this way. I'm trying to do this camera. Is this right? And then and that's it. And that's it. And of course you can do it a lot of ways, but hair shrinkage. And that's it. And just do it that way. Now it's nice and full. The back is good. The side is good. And that's it. Thank you, Mama. And thank you for sitting up here with me on my hot mess mission. I wanted to do this and then I need to go check the mail because I need to go see if I got mail and stuff. But see, I took it and made it more fuller and stuff. So it's like, because it's weird because it looked like it was going to be like huge, right? But then it's like, let's see. Oh, and that's it. Yes, thank you, Mama. And the funny thing about it, you know how we do. Put it in the skull in a hat and call it a day. All right, love you. Be safe. I'm gonna get off of here because I wanna check and see if this guy got my email from this store. So I can get some printouts and stuff for everybody to get woken up. I didn't know it was this late, but it's fine. It's still early. All right, be safe, mama. Love you guys. Have a blessed day. All right.